But before the families got involved, when you say to him, Ichaile, were you giving it as an ultimatum, or was it something that he was like, yes, of course?
I think it was both, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because at first he was like, yeah, no, I see it. But then I suspect that he was also getting an influence, you know, from the side. Because when, like I said, when I and him, like when we would talk together, we would agree, you know, just like the same way when we fetched Bahumi, we agreed. But then he goes back home. When he comes back with a different mind and a different idea. No, but you know what I mean? Because then I would say, but then you agreed, or no, we're going to get married. You know what I mean? And hey, you need to go and peer, the child is coming. And then, but when I would say yes when you're with me, but when you go home and come
What
back,
change?
now what jiga, what teka, do you know what's happening? You know?
Yes.
But at the end of the day, my son was born Kumo. And when he was born, and obviously I was also, you know, giving him the ultimatum to say, you know what, listen, should I live with the kids? Should I not live with the kids? And I still believe it was, you know, the family that was saying, no, Mana doesn't make a marriage, you know, you guys can separate whatever. Because then I remember me and him having a talk to say, no, we must separate. And yes, we did break up at the time. And I took my child and I took my son and I went back home. But when I went back home, he got another place and he came and fetched us. Because according to him, he said he does not want his son to grow up without a father, without him. So like, I think in his mind or whatever, whoever maybe was trying to advise him, and between me and him, with the love that had brought us together, we decided, no, let us continue with this.
Yes. What were the reasons he gave you to break up? Because much as there's this influence, at the end of the day, the conversation is between the two of you. So when he says Rakaukhana, or was it you saying Rakaukhana because you're not following through on your commitment to marry me?
At that time, I think it was him. When I had to go back home, it was him. Because I was giving him the ultimatum. So when you give somebody the ultimatum to say, are you doing it? Oh,
yes.
And then he says, no, let's rather break up because I'm not ready, you know. Yeah, I'm not ready. I'm like, okay, if you're not ready, then let me just leave you, you know what I mean? So that I can continue with my life, with my kids, and Lena, auto continue wherever you became ready, you know.